Hi, I'm Mark, and this is Let's Vibe, the channel where we talk about feelings. So, um, in continuing with the video that I did on black and white moonstones, I wanted to introduce another color of moonstone, green. Okay, so um, I don't know if you guys know about this invention called the pocket. Um, no, but it's honestly, as someone that loves to carry crystals, I love to carry, you know, one or two crystals with me whenever I go out and do something. I pick crystals just uh, depending on how I'm feeling. and, um, but it's really nice to have pockets like a breast pocket. You can just keep a stone like green. Let me show you guys before I go any further. All right, look at that beautiful. There's that adulorescence. New vocab from last video. But yeah, this is a really pretty stone. This one kind of reminds me of a fish fin. Um, and as I mentioned in the last video, moonstone is connected with the element of water, which is connected to feelings. So, green moonstone, perfect for a breast pocket like this because green moonstone and the color, especially light green, um, this is a stone and a color that resonates strongly with the heart chakra. And that's the chakra right above your heart. And green moonstone, it shares the same nurturing and caring and loving qualities, the very, those very feminine qualities, the divine feminine. It shares all of that with white and black moonstone. But because it's green, a lot of that nurturing energy is really concentrated around the heart chakra. And the green color, um, you'll often find that light green um, is often correlated or associated with water, but darker greens tend to be associated more with the element of earth. However, it there's no hard and fast rules. So, personally, I think that this shade of green matches Taurus pretty well. That Taurus kind of earthy energy. And we're in the month of Taurus right now. Well, lunar month. It's technically May is the month of Taurus, but we are in Taurus season now. So, Taurus is an earthy energy and it's also very sensual, very loving. It's associated with Venus. So, there's a lot of love with the green moonstone, but it's not so much about romance. It's not so much, it's not the erotic kind of love. You know, Definitely not the kind of love associated with black moonstone or even with white moonstone. Green, this green moonstone, it's more of I would say it's more of a love for yourself, um, a love that, nurtures yourself. And it's also a kind of contemplative love. So that's the other thing. So, I mentioned how with white and black moonstone, moonstone really dampens emotions. And um, as I was thinking about it, I kept getting this visual of a dampener pedal on the piano. And if you've ever played the piano, the pedals at the bottom, the left one is the dampener, and that uh, muffles the sound of the keys and the strings, and just gives the piano this very soft, quiet, muffled tone. And that's kind of like what Moonstone does with emotions. Um, Green Moonstone does have that same kind of effect, but I would say that it's more contemplative, just like the loving aspect of it. It's more contemplative in nature. It's more like when I'm holding Green Moonstone, it's like I want to sit down by a calm lake and just think. I just want to think, and I just want to daydream and contemplate life and do that in a very self-loving kind of way. That is the vibe of this stone. So certainly, if you have a lake or some body of water nearby, um, going outside, sitting near that water, meditating with a green moonstone, I think would be a pretty nice experience. And this is a great stone to get in touch with your feelings. It's a scary thing, you guys. You know, it's really funny in a way how much of society a lot of society talks about feelings in this rather derogatory way. Um, Feelings, they talk about it as something flimsy, or like it's something um, weak minded or weak willed, or, just something that's less than. But the truth is that our feelings are powerful, which is why they can be so scary. Um, Now, I don't just rely on stones and crystals when it comes to my feelings and thoughts and stuff. I see a therapist. I have for quite some time. I found it to be, particularly depth psychology and psychoanalysis, I find to be incredibly insightful and helpful. It's been instrumental in my own life. And I would encourage anyone who is wanting to get in touch with their feelings to make sure you have someone. It doesn't have to be a therapist. I know therapy can be quite expensive. Um, but make sure you have someone that you can talk to, someone that's trusted, a confidant, a mentor you trust, a guide. Um, because feelings are, like I said, they are super powerful. People are scared of their feelings. That's why they talk crap about feelings, to make themselves look and sound like they're somehow tougher than those feelings. It's an act. I mean, it really is an act. Um, Feelings are the real deal. They hurt, and so I'm on the one hand, I'm talking about love and feeling comfort and sitting by a lake and meditating. I do have to acknowledge that on the other hand, this can be serious stuff. So I encourage anyone and everyone, make sure you have someone that you can talk with and feel safe with, especially if feelings come up that are uncomfortable or upsetting. Make sure you have some support, because this isn't something to be done completely, you know, in complete solitude. I do believe, yes, meditation, you do need some solitude, but it's really good to have someone on the outside who can just listen, reflect, bounce ideas off of. So, All right. But yeah, Green Moonstone is a really beautiful stone. I think the vibration is really beautiful, and it's a it's like a stone for, as I was saying before, my huge disclaimer. um, it's a stone for getting in tune with emotions and feelings if you have been removed from them. It's also a stone for balancing those feelings. So if with this stone, I don't think there's any danger of, what they there are some stones and crystals out there that are said to trigger a lot of emotions, without warning. Like fire opal is said to do that. A stone like moonstone, I don't believe there's any kind of danger around that. I think with a stone like moonstone, emotions will come up that are, I think emotions can come up more gently. It's not some sudden shocking thing. Moonstone is not like that. It's gentle, but it does help, especially with that dampening effect. It helps to balance out whatever feelings and emotions may come up. So, um, with all that being said, um, I meant to say in the white and black moonstone video, the black moonstone really did not vibe well with the recent supermoon, full moon that we had in Scorpio. Um, that black moonstone, it was like too much intensity going on, and it did not vibe. The white moonstone was perfect for that full moon, but really, black moonstone is great for the new moon, which ties in with that whole thing about Black Moon Lilith. Um, I don't have any particular phase of the moon that I associate with the green moonstone. I think it's green moonstone depending on um, the astrology at the time, depending on what sign the moon is in at any time. Green moonstone can resonate with full moons. It can resonate with, a variety of phases, I think. Just really depends on the energy. And that's the case for really all moonstone. It doesn't have, these stones don't have to be relegated to only the full moon and the new moon. No, I mean, these stones can be used at any time. Um, but it's really just about paying attention, getting in tune with the vibe of the stone and um, the vibe that's around you. Um, so this might seem so wild, but the song that I chose for this green moonstone to help you get in touch with this vibe, this vibration, I chose the song Only Time by Enya. So I dare you, I'll include a link to the song in the description box below, and I dare you grab a piece of green moonstone, meditate with it, and listen to Only Time by Enya. And I dare you try not to feel something, okay? um, As always, if you have any questions or comments, just leave them down below. And thank you again for vibing with me.